Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Excuse me. Hello, Kelly. What's up, Felipe? Hi, Faye. Hi, Ivy. I thought you guys stream right now. What's up, Myth? How you doing, Myth? Sonore! Hey, Zai. How goes it today? It's going okay. It's going okay. It's actually raining really hard right now. How's it go for you today? Stanky. Wait, sorry. I was watching fucking videos before. I'm currently eating food right now. I woke up not too long ago. Had to catch up on some sleep. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's also raining here. Do you guys like it when it rains? I love it when it rains, man. I'm so glad that I went to an outdoor school. I didn't know that schools were kind of like indoors. So when I went to my school, most of my schools were outdoors. So being able to walk in the rain's kind of nice. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good, Myth. How goes your crocheting journey? Makes sense since you're a tree. You're banned. That's crazy. Is it too much water bad for like plants? Would you ever grow a tree? I feel like if I ever got a house, I would try to grow a tree. Because trees take forever to grow. But it's also like a sign of like that tree is kind of like a sign of your house, you know? You tell us, man. I don't know. I'm not a tree. It's going well. I've been wanting to make a bunny or panda, but I don't really have much time because of school and work, sadly. Oh, yo, Myth. If you keep going at it and you get really good, could I commission you to make something? I'll keep my batteries running out. See you next time. See you next time, Felipe. Or is it Philip? I have no idea. Storm is like edging us. It'll be super dark clouds for half the day, then they roll away. It's supposed to snow on Saturday, though. Imagine having snow. It's never snowed here. I've only ever experienced hail, and that's it. Sick. I will keep that in mind, man. I will definitely keep that in mind. Sorry, I'm still eating. I've been told, and I know, that I'm a very large swallower. Not large, loud. I'm a very loud swallower. So, I'm trying to eat away from the microphone so you don't hear that. I hate ASMR videos. Specifically, like, the seductive and cooking ones. They like, it hurts my ears. So, I'm trying to make sure I don't swallow into the microphone by accident. What's up, Emerson? How you doing, Emerson? Today's just gonna be a relaxing day. Maybe watch some videos. Maybe we'll just continue to chat. And then maybe Friday, we'll play some video games. We'll play some GOMS. Got any GOMS on your phone? How are you, Emerson? You're good? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Great to hear. Oh, gosh. Are you guys doing any Black Friday shopping? Do you guys usually buy Christmas gifts like before, like a month before, or the day of, or slightly the day of? I got also no worries. You're good. The last time I went Christmas shopping was a while ago. I didn't do it last year because I was working. I feel like this year I should buy something for myself. I usually like when it's Black Friday because it's always nice deals. Supposedly, I don't like when companies they make it seem like it's a deal, but it really isn't. I'm almost done with my food. I also want more yarn too, but they're expensive, like $12 each. I only have 7 yarn, and I'm running out of white and pink yarn, and I need those to make a bunny for my little sister. Is yarn really that expensive? I thought yarn was a lot cheaper. I hope you're doing well. What's up, Lord? How's you and Rito in Escape from Tarkov? How's the Tarkov thing going? I'm doing fine just finishing up my food. Still going, but it's rough on factory. Sorry. Trying to get some gear and stuff. Nice, nice. Ken and I did a couple... No, we did like a couple runs yesterday. Not too bad. We were trying this like streets run to get some money. Getting better at killing for me personally. Ay, nice. Oh my gosh, sorry, excuse me. Ken was playing with Rito earlier this morning and did a few 3-mans. Oh, I'm surprised Ken was awake. I don't know. When does he sleep and when does he wake up? Because he was up late last night with me. That makes it sound so weird. What's up, Dougie? How you doing, Dougie? Does anyone celebrate Thanksgiving? That's soon, right? Or did it pass? Oh, it's soon. It's in like 7 days. It's next week. Thursday. For me. I still like midday my time. Ken never sleeps. True. Welcome back, Emerson. You managed to charge your phone? Zayton VT, more like Zayton QT. Shucks, yeah, flatter me. The flattering isn't gonna get you anywhere here, Dougie. You can do that all you want. Oh my god, excuse me. Sorry, I'm so hiccupy today. I'm so hiccupy and so flummy when I eat food now. Am I going to go to GameStop to trade anything? No. It's only like for $5, isn't it? I don't even think I have anything to trade. I can imagine that it's gonna be very memey. People are just gonna go in there with like the dumbest stuff ever. And it's just gonna be posted all over Twitter or something as a meme. Like, oh, that's funny. Okay, I think I made too much breakfast. I was like a breakfast bowl and a breakfast sandwich. I probably should just had one, not both. My head was a little too hungry for the stuff that I got. Put this in the back. Ugh. Okay. Let me get in my gamer position. I think I'm also gonna have an update to the model. I talked to my rigger a little bit about updating the rig a little bit. Rod, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. To make it a bit more expressive than it was before. So I'm waiting on an answer back, and then we'll see how that goes. Lord with the 5-stream streak. One of the changes to the model is making the eyes a bit more expressive. So whenever my eyes go more open, the pupils, or not the pupils, is that the right word? The eyes as a whole is going to dilate in. I think the pupils is literally just... Okay, it's the black part of the eye. Not that. The iris. Yes, the entire iris is going to zoom in a bit more. So, small little changes, but I think it's going to make a pretty big difference when I'm, like, moving around and stuff. But good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wait, you said you were somewhere. Somewhere over there. You are east. East is like 3 hours ahead, so it's like 6 p.m. for you. Good evening, Dumby. No, thank you for the lurk. I've been wanting to get back to my Minecraft Forever World 2. But the problem that I had with streaming my Minecraft Forever World is I'm hosting a server, and I'm hosting the server on my computer at the same time. So it doesn't like it as much. But hopefully I can get that fixed. It's crashed a couple times too. And I also want to move on from the steampunk theme that we've been doing. I want to try to maybe move on to something else, but I also want to finish a project. I always have a hard time. I have a hard time starting a project, and then I have a hard time finishing a project. Oh, Jesus. Dumpy, is it raining over there for you as well? In the East Coast? What's up, Ray? How you doing, Ray? Good morning. Or, sorry, good afternoon. I'm just gonna say it's good afternoon. I don't think it's good morning, except for, like, maybe in Europe. Let's go. What place is it? What place is it morning right now? Did I get it right? It is currently morning in... Okay, this is not helpful. Tokyo. Not today, but it was raining yesterday and the day before. Do you get snow over there? We get snow here. I was explaining earlier that we don't get snow here. We do get snow here, but it's only in the mountains. I've only experienced snow twice in my life. The first time was when we went to a middle school field trip that was a overnight camp. And then the second time was just my family wanted to do something. So we went up to the mountains because it was snowing, and we did kind of like a tube ride where you ride a tube and then you go down the snow. And we just kind of did that. But that was more of a workout rather than like something fun. I didn't realize climbing snow was going to be so tiring. I love the snow so much. It's not cold enough for snow yet, though. Damn, and it's almost Christmas. Christmas. And then you got Thanksgiving next week. And then there's Hanukkah. There's New Year's. Yeah, there you go. Tube sledding. That's what I was trying to say. It was fun. It was definitely really fun. It's just very tiring. I also wasn't expecting to get hot. Because so we went tube sledding, and then you had to climb up the hill, which was the tiring part. And then so I wore like a lot of clothing, right? I wore like gloves, I wore jackets, you know, proper snow attire. How come you didn't take the ski lifts? We did take the ski lifts. It wasn't like a big tube sledding. It was like, so when we got to the location, we took the ski lift up the mountain to where the tube sledding was, and then the tube sledding was just like in an area, and then you would slide down, and then you would have to go to the side and then climb. What's up, Lordy? I mean, that's cool, man. I usually just stream on Twitch anyways. What's up, Sherlyn? How you doing, Sherlyn? The other time that I went to experience snow was in middle school, and it was an overnight field trip. I think it was like for a week. It was a week long. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. The sad thing is though, I didn't really have any friends. It was during a period of my time where I didn't have any friends. So going to an overnight field trip, not having any friends is a little weird. But it was a great experience for like myself. It was also like the first time I've been away from my parents for a decent amount of time. Oh, we're friend. Yeah, there you go. See, Lordy? You got somebody. How are you guys doing today? Lordy and Sherlin. Sorry. I just literally finished eating something. MK! How are you, MK? Welcome in. You don't need other people to enjoy life and what it has to offer? True. True. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal when I was a kid not having... Okay, wait, I take that back. It wasn't that big of a deal then, but I've always struggled, like, maintaining friends. Now I don't. I have great friends. Great friends that are actually, I would consider really good friends and good people. Back at school, maybe not so much. I realized the school district that I went to was just like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like mean or anything. There was definitely a stereotype of people that went to my school. What's up, Irene? Every good friend that I did make would leave the school district. I could briefly explain how many friends I had. In first grade, I had a best friend, then he left. In second grade, I didn't have any friends. In third grade, I made a best friend, and we were best friends for a while, all the way up until middle school. And then we had a breaking out with each other because of I don't want to blame it down to just religion, but that was one of the key reasons. Was he was religious and I wasn't. So his parents thought that I was a bad influence. I kid you not, that's literally what his mother said to me. Well, said that I was a bad influence on him because I was not religious. But what really nailed it in the coffin was we met a third person, and like I saw a third person. I was like, oh cool, we can all be friends. Problem was, he was of the same religion as my other friend, and so they kind of like treated me like a duff, you know, dumb, ugly, fat friend. I wasn't fat, but they treated me like kind of like that. It was pretty terrible. Worst time of my life. A regrettable time of my life too, because while all that was happening, I had made another friend who honestly was a great and amazing person. But because I was being bullied, I didn't notice this until much later. Because I was being bullied by those two group of friends. There's two friends. I was bullying that one guy who was actually genuinely nice to me. Big fuck up on my side. Life's great, isn't it? Your avatar is so pretty. Also, how are you? I'm doing good, Irene. How are you? That's so like stuck in time. Such a stuck in time way of thinking. So sorry you have to deal with that. It is what it is. You know, it makes you the person that you are. Was there a teacher you didn't like in school? Oh, dude, there were so many teachers I didn't like in school. There were definitely like a diamond in the rough. There were like two teachers that I just loved. They were great teachers. But majority of my teachers fucking stank, dude. There was this one teacher. This was freshman year of high school. Okay, you remember that boy that I said? So in middle school when I had a best friend, and then he was introduced as a third friend, right? I thought we could be friends. He's been bullying me for years. And so what happened in middle school was that they separated us to make sure that we never have classes with each other, right? That all changed in high school. For some reason, that rule just went out the window. So in freshman year, high school, in history class, he sat behind me. And I was just minding my own business. One day, he decided to physically assault me. We were like doing homework, or like we were doing classwork rather, and this dude slaps or punches me. He does something, and it's really loud and it hurt on my back because I'm sitting in front of him, right? And I turn around, I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, why'd you hit me, right?" And also, how the fuck did the teacher? How does the teacher not hear that I just got punched? Like, it was loud. Like every other class student or every other student in the class was looking, except for him for some reason. I guess he was purposely ignoring me or something. And like, honestly, if I could go back in time, I would have punched the shit out of him. I would have fought back. My parents were like, "It's completely fine if you fight back," but I was just so emotionally distraught that like I just didn't do anything. I just kind of cried to myself a little bit. So that's one of the reasons why I hate the teachers. The other reason was because there was another incident in that class where I had brought my beanie because it was cold and I was wearing my beanie. And some other jackass in that class kept taking my beanie away from me. And he sits across the class. So he takes the beanie and then he puts it on his own head and goes sits at his chair. So I get up, walk over to him, demanding for my beanie back. And the teacher sees this. And I keep pointing to the teacher like, this guy took my hat. Like, I want it back. And he kept yelling at me to go sit back down. What a fucking dickhead, bro. So I hate that guy because he was just like... It was like... He purposely... Like, he knows what's happening, but he's defending the bully, and it pissed me off. And it's one of those moments where, like, if I could go back in time... I'm not a violent person, but if I could go back in time, I would have defended myself. I would have actually gone physical. Gotten physical. Not great, but it's whatever. I'm glad you're doing well, though. I'm sorry that it's not going great, but hopefully your day can get better soon. At least you learned and grew from it. Yes, it's true. Juliana, thank you for the follow. What's up, Kai? Did you just get mad at the dumbest things? Yes. There was another teacher. Okay. Me explaining this sounds so stupid because it sounds so surreal. Like, it doesn't sound like this actually happened. And it's always history class for some reason. In middle school history class, I sat in the front row right next to the teacher. And there was these two boys next to me. One left, one right, and I sat in the middle of the row. And randomly, they decided to suffocate me. I kid you not. That's literally what they decided to do. They decided to take my hoodie off my jacket, pull it over my head, and it covers my head, right? Covering my mouth and everything. And I'm like, they're basically suffocating, like they're dead ass suffocating me in class. And my first initial instinct is, I'm gonna punch their balls. So that's what I do. I somehow managed to find, I don't know, even though I'm blinded, I just like somehow whack both of their balls and that like sets me free. And like, rightfully so, it pisses me off. And I think the thing that makes me mad is like, there's so many bystanders in my school. The kid behind me saw what happened, and instead of like, you know, helping me while I was getting suffocated, all he said was, "Nice shot, bro." I'm like, what the fuck? And I screamed, like I screamed pretty loud, and the teacher just didn't give a fuck. It wasn't until I told my mom what had happened, and then she like dragged me back to school to tell the office of exactly what happened. I'm good, been playing WoW for a while now. Good choice. That's honestly so true. It's either history or English where the day can instantly go shitty. Am I the only one who thinks that? True. But that's not to say that every teacher I had was bad. I had some pretty great teachers. And ironically, it was math. My most hated subject, it was math. That I had some pretty tremendous fucking teachers. They were amazing and awesome. The first one, basically was my parents have a very, very lenient rule. As long as I have grades that are above C, I would be able to play video games. And it was nearing summer, and I had a D, unfortunately, in one of my in math class. So I emailed my math teacher, who she was kind of mean, but she was mean in a way of like, she's hard on you, but she's hard on you because she really cares about you. So I just asked her simply like, hey, is there anything like I can do extra credit to just bump my grade up to a C? Because that's all I want. It's just a C. It's just a passing grade. And I was expecting to do some sort of work But she was just really nice about it. She said, "Yeah, I'll just do it." So that entire summer was saved from just that one action. She just bumped my grade up. I have no idea why. She just did it, and I appreciate her for it. And then the second math teacher, this is a little embarrassing, but I was behind in math in high school by like one tier of math. I've been struggling on math for a while. It's always been a hard problem of mine with my learning disabilities too. I had a hard teacher in the beginning, but then for some reason, out of nowhere, they decided to swap me to another class. And I kid you not, the teacher that I got looked exactly like Vsauce and talked like Vsauce. But he was amazing. He was great. He understood that I was a little slow and that I needed more time to learn math. And he took each student, like he treated each student differently in a way of like he understands that each student needs a different need, and he made math enjoyable. I don't know how he did. He just did. Like, I loved going to his class because he made it so enjoyable. And the best thing that he did is he wanted to make sure that students passed his class. So what he did is he did these group tests, and the group tests were amazing because I actually learned. What he would do is that he would purposely put you in groups of 4, and you would all take the test together. But he would do it in a way where he would take 2 people that he knew that were really good at the subject, and then he would take 2 people that he knew that weren't really good at the subject. And it was amazing. It was like getting free tutoring, basically. Best teacher ever. Never saw him again after that. I think he left the school, but an absolutely wonderful teacher. What's up, Kenma? Sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm sorry, I can't say flow. No worries, Ray. It's all good. It's honestly so true. I read that one. It happened to me too. It's probably because they thought the class was too hard for you. Maybe, honestly, because I did fail it like 2 times. But I felt so confident in myself because then when I did eventually get like the next year when I moved on to the next subject of math, I was feeling like all right, dude, I can get a good grade in math now because of that teacher. Then I went right back to the same old Craig teachers that entire school district had, and I was just fucking lost. I lost all hope. There's a kid in my class who sits in the front in every class as if he's going to commit a federal crime. What the heck? What's up, Lydia? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Kemma. How are you, Kemma? So, I've grown this hate for school. And I think rightfully so, that I've grown a hate for school. It's not all that. I'm not gonna say that I went to, like, a ghetto school, because I didn't. I went to a very prestigious, I would say, kind of school. They were known for having a 100% graduation rate. They were known for having really smart students. Not to be racist or just to stereotype or anything, but I am Asian myself. The school was, like, primarily 70% Asian, if I recall. They literally did, like, a statistics of our school. Our school was primarily 70% Asian. And Asians are typically really good at education. And wouldn't you believe it? I'm Asian myself, but I felt like I just didn't belong. I'm okay. Glad you're doing. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Chill. That school made me think that college was going to be like 10 times harder. But it wasn't until I actually got into college I was like, why is this easy? Or like easier? Like it was manageable. My high school was fucking insane. I went to a rich kid's school. Did you feel like you were also out of place? Or did you feel right at home? I could be ranting about my school over and over and over. I have so many stories that I'm going to be talking about my school, but I'm not going to yap about that all day. Even though I know this is a just chatting stream. I'm not going to yap about that all the time. Blah, blah, blah. But yes, without a doubt, 1000%, if I were to ever go back in time, I would have fought for myself. I may have been a violent kid. Fuck being passive aggressive. Or sorry, fuck being passive is what I meant to say. You need ASMR rainy lo-fi music for this relaxing rainy day. I do have some music. It's not like rainy though. Hold on. See, I don't want to use something that's not copyright free, you know? I can't find anything. I'll just use this. Oh, that's all I have. How are you guys' comp games? I guess you're playing regular Valorant. How's your guys' regular Valorant games going? And then my ADHD ass would interject with my own experiences to continue the conversation, but I subconsciously do that. I mean, that's cool. We're just kind of chilling here. Ivy! Thank you for the raid. How was your guys' games? How was Valorant? What's up, Kim? How you doing, Kim? What it do? What it do? Goody two shoe. Ivy, let's make a deal. You want to make a deal? You won't get to play with them? How's school been for you, Kim? Alright, here's the deal. You already know that I don't really collect Pokemon cards. I will go out and get whatever ETB or booster box, whatever is available, right? And I'll get it for you at MSRP. But in exchange, you can have the cards. I could care less. I just want the box. I think the box art's cool. Ass? You don't like school? I think the ETB boxes are kind of cool. Like, I like the design. I think they're dope. Cause I'm gonna talk to Bussy later, cause he said he was down. Do one sealed and one unsealed. What does that mean? Like you want me to buy two? You want me to buy one that's sealed and then one that's like not? That's crazy. Isn't that like fucking $100? That's crazy. Yeah, that's fine. So I cope with the seal one? Yeah, that's fine. Because I was gonna talk to Bussy, because he was on with the idea. So I was like, I might as well kill two. I want cards. I just want the box. Oh, you want cards? There's no cards here. The scalpers. I mean, I can go out and I can message you and be like, hey, there's these cards here. I'll buy it for you, but you could just pay the price for it. Hobbies are so expensive. I think Myth was really explaining, like, just not too long ago, that they can't even do their hobby of doing whatchamacallit? Crocheting, because yarn is so expensive. I'm pretty sure the cards here are more expensive than where you are, just because we have more scalpers here. Because we have more scalpers, the prices are more expensive. And then when you try to buy something at MSRP, taxes, bro. Taxes. There isn't any year? That's crazy. Do you even have any local... I feel like you don't have any local stores, like actual trading card stores at all. I was gonna go out today to walk Kumo, my dog. But it was raining. I forgot to check the weather. Because yesterday it wasn't raining. It was like, okay. But apparently today and tomorrow it's going to rain. And then it's going to be pretty cloudy till then. I kind of wish I knew why it was raining. I mean, I guess because it is like winter, so I guess that makes sense. I'm so not used to it raining here. California has really good weather where it will rain for like a minute and then it'll stop, and then you'll just never get rain for the next 8 months. It's small enough the scalpers got it with the distributors, and the only place that have limits are Walgreens and Barnes and Nobles, but they don't do EBT. You mean ETB? Or EBT means something else. Boy, I'm confused. What? They don't do EBT? Like, they don't do food stamps? Or do you mean like the Elite Trainer box is ETB? Sure. You're confusing me. Wait, I forgot. Kim said, you said that you were a morning... No, you were an afternoon class, I think. ETB use context clues? I don't know. It could be EBT too. To be honest, I didn't even know ETB was a... until recently, I didn't know it was a term in Pokemon. Back when I collected Pokemon, there was no such thing as ETBs. It was... All you had were, like, the advanced decks. You had that, like, weird rectangular box. And you had booster packs, booster boxes. And then you had those tins. And that's all they had. There was no such thing as, like, this Elite Trainer box. That's new. I don't know when they introduced that. I definitely stopped playing Pokemon or stopped collecting them. Yeah, they were introduced in 2013. I definitely wasn't collecting Pokemon cards. I was probably fucking playing Beyblade or some shit. Wait, how old was I in 2013? I was 11. Yeah, I was definitely fucking, like, doing other stuff. I can't believe I was 11. Oh my god. It feels like it wasn't too long ago. Oh! Oh my god, I just dropped my phone. I think Dove is home too. I saw him online last night. He may have gotten home from his event, so maybe we can play some games later tonight with Dove. If he's not tired, he might be tired. I'm not entirely sure, but we can always try. Maybe. Siege could be a good possibility. I have the sudden urge to want to leave my house and go do something, but I can't because it's raining. The game you had us play last night was fun. It was fun, yeah. I mean, I still have the campaign saved. We could still play it until Monday, the 24th. It's a great game. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, Faye, Ken, and I last night we were playing a game called For the King 2. It's a really fun game. It's basically a little bit of like a roguelike kind of turn-based. Would it be fair to compare it to Baldur's Gate? Because it kind of is a little bit like Baldur's Gate, but without the story. I've seen some friends play that. I played the first one long time ago with my uncle, and then I guess it was so good that they released a second one. And there's a sale going on right now for Steam too. I think it's because it's nearing Christmas, so a lot of games are on sale right now. That's a sex game. Anyways, let me move on. I'm definitely gonna pick up Dispatch whenever I can later. I think that'd be something great to play on stream. The first Death Stranding is also on sale. I heard that the second Death Stranding is really good. Metaphor is 50% off. Final Fantasy 16? I think that's what XVI means. Ghost of Tsushima, 40% off. Rose Buddy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you today? Dude, I had a nasty pimple on my neck. Or sorry, on my throat. I don't know how I got there. And it was bothering me so much. So I put a, like, not on the inside, but the outside. It was bothering me so much. Thank God I had pimple patches. Because it stopped me from, like, kind of scratching it a little bit. Hello, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good, Rose. Rose enjoying the weather right now. Let me check outside. It sounded like it stopped raining, but that's because I turned my AC on. Never mind. It is still raining. Just not as hard as it was before. Did you see the Arc Raiders War? I did not. There's an Arc Raiders War? Is it like between streamers? And the community? Oh my god. Is it like toxic? Is it bad? Or is it like, it's okay? It's just like a little fun thing that they're doing with the community. Each faction has an outfit type. That's crazy. Let me take another bite of my sandwich. I don't want to waste food. Oh, that egg tasted like water. I love your pizza Romano. Thank you. We have a bunch of toggles too that you could redeem with your channel points. Okay, you definitely heard that. I am so sorry. Hear me swallow. I've gotten a lot better at sleeping on demand. I'm so happy because the past couple of weeks, I have not been able to sleep that well, like on demand. I would just kind of be sitting there tossing left and right. But I realized that I am someone who needs to sleep with some sort of white noise on, so I just turn on white noise and I'm able to go to sleep pretty well. If I'm sleeping in pure silence, it's really hard for me to go to sleep. No idea why. I think it's just too quiet. Too quiet for my liking. I'm telling you, gunfire and artillery sounds with range. I don't think that's gonna work for me, man. I think that might give me nightmares while I'm sleeping. Heals the soul? I don't think that heals the soul, brother. Maybe for you. For me, it's a fan. If I have a fan on, I think Faye said that's something similar. Having a fan on just makes it nice. Gunshots in the background while trying to go to sleep? Not it, man. You got your big box 24/7 pointed at the bed. Do you clean that fan? Well, I remember when we used to have multiple like those multiple of those big boxes because we didn't have any AC. They would get like super dusty all the time. And so we would have to constantly take them apart and then have to clean them because of the amount of dust that's collected inside of them. I was just gonna say I need to clean it. My favorite fans, it's super loud. But my favorite fans are like those industrial fans that are like these big giant circular turbines in like a metal cage. Those are great because they provide so much air, but they're so loud. They're the kinds that are kind of used if you're like going to a theme park and there's you're like waiting in line. They got those giant fans just pushing at you. They're great. They're loud, but they're great. They're like hella expensive too. I think they're like $100 or something. I remember we had a couple, because our house, the old house that we used to live in was brick, and so it would retain the heat during the summer, and it got real hot in our house. So we would just use those to just air out the heat or bring in cold air. They were great. Heavy as fuck though, but they were great. I've always wanted to try one of those. I think they're called Dyson fans. It's like the bladeless fans. They look cool. I don't know how effective they are. They look hella expensive. I feel like Bussy has one. I don't know why. He probably does. Those like $500,000 fans. I bet you do, don't you, bro? I bet you look. You turn around right now in your corner, it's right there. Them bladeless fans, dude. You have a freaking toothbrush that's like $100. I have disposable toothbrushes that I get rid of like every 4 months. I bet you right now he has a chair that has a massage feature. Am I right or am I right? But he has something like that. He has some sort of rechargeable toothbrush. I think they're cool. I don't know if I can find myself buying one of those. I feel like just a regular toothbrush does a pretty good job. Good old regular disposable toothbrush. Yube, what's up, Yube? Long time no see. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. Let me go get my water real quick. We're bullying. We're bullying Bussy. Welcome back. What kind of food you make? We were bullying over the fact because I was talking about fans and how I used to have giant circular fans because we didn't have AC and they were great. And I was saying that I really want to try one of those. You know those fans that are bladeless, right? And they're like the kind of oval shape. But they're like hella expensive, like $5,500. Pussy's living it, so I'm like, hey, this guy probably has one in his room right now. Made burgers, yummy! How do you usually make your burgers? No idea? That's crazy. Good, how about you? It has been a while. It has been a while. What you been up to? What the hell? Is that a chikorita? What the chikorita? I've been doing such a bad job at like... Okay, let me rephrase that. It's not that I'm doing a bad job. I think it's more so is I prefer and I like to divert away from just doing more solo content. So I haven't really been keeping up with anybody. Or I haven't really been looking at other people's streams. I'm just more so focusing on like myself and like a solo career. I'm not telling you how I eat them. No. I'm not asking how you eat them. Like, how do you cook them, you know? Do you do it, like, on a stovetop? In a pan or grill? Or do you do, like, in a backyard grill? I, I don't I don't really care how you eat it. I mean, it goes in your mouth one way or the other, and it comes out your butt the next day or something. You've been on the Valo comp grind, school and work. You still play Valorant? You don't get bored of that game, man? What the hell? Oh, yeah, I love your model. It's so pretty. Thank you. Welcome in, Dark Fallen Angel. How are you today? I'm doing good. How are you today? You have a really big frying pan that I cook them in. I can fit about five patties. Use that pan for nearly everything. That is crazy. Preferably, I like to put it on a grill, like a backyard grill, so you get the nice grill marks. But I kind of just do it in a non-slip pan with some oil. I love. This is just a personal thing. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. I forgot I had those. Thank you for the 100 bits, whatever that was. What was I saying? Man, look what you did. I forgot what I was saying. All right, I like to put some cheese on it and like let it burn so that it gets a little crispy. How does it go from fans to food? This is how it is. I got ADHD. No, it's not. Your dick's small. What the hell? Thank you again for the 100 biddies. So I know, but I did switch to CS for a bit. I did see that. It's like 8 years old, but I haven't found a big enough one to replace it. Damn. I believe the daily gotcha. I would love to grow them, but it's too cold to use it. What's your like... What is your go-to instant ramen recipe? Whenever you have instant ramen. I've never enjoyed... I've seen people do it. That they will add cheese to their ramen. Like a singles craft cheese. I don't think that's good. It doesn't taste good and it ruins the ramen in my opinion. I'm wonderful today. Thank you for asking. I got my glasses yesterday. Speaking of glasses, I still need to get mine. And I can see and read so much better now. I was looking in the mirror today with my hair down and my glasses on. And a little bit of makeup. And I said to myself, I look like a teacher. My mom was walking by and she said, and she went, yeah, you do. Nothing wrong with that. I'd be adding cheese and egg. I can understand egg, but I don't think cheese is it. It just doesn't taste good in my opinion. It ruins it. Onions, egg, and green onion. Oh, onion is interesting. I can get green eggs. Sorry, green eggs. I can get eggs and green onions, but like a whole ass... You cook the onion or is this just raw? It depends. I usually just add everything bagel seasoning. Bagel seasoning? That's a thing? And you add that to your ramen? That's new? I had no idea that bagel seasoning was a thing. Unless you made a typo. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. No, but I looked at her and I was like, do I really? And she chuckled and went, yes, for real. That means you look very well educated. Green eggs and ham. I remember when my school used to serve green eggs and ham for... Who the fuck's the guy? Dr. Seuss? Dr. Seuss Day? And I wanted it so bad, and I finally got to try it once, and it was just fucking food coloring, and I was so disappointed. Like, I cut up onions and cook it in the water? Huh. I've never heard that before. Interesting. Must have that interesting crunch. Everything bagel seasoning is just seeds. I gotta look this up. I've never heard of bagel seasoning before. Everything bagel seasoning recipe. Flaky sea salt, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, dried minced onions, dried minced garlic, black sesame seeds. Okay, I can see that. I can see that going actually pretty well in ramen. Okay, when you said bagel seasoning, I was deadass thinking like it was just salt for bagels. But that is actually a thing. I had no idea that was a kind of seasoning. Huh. My mind is blown. I guess you learn something new every day. I don't know. I thought it was like some sort of special market. Like, you know, dude wipes, right? It's literally just baby wipes, but like they're marketed for men. No cooking that makes them soft or the same texture of a cooked noodle. Huh. May have to try that. Actually, I've been here before on a different account. You might not remember, but it was Lady J, and I lost connection to that account, and I had to make a new one. But I did remember you, though. My memory is not that great, but the name One Lady J does look familiar. Welcome back. Bro. I did... I'm doing all the gem missions on the Bach site. What? Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, Bussy? And then I got it. Thank you for the follow. The Lady J. Yo, you let me know if you hit something big, bro. The only seasoning that I like to keep is taco seasoning. God, taco seasoning is the fucking bomb, dude. It's banger. It's everything. There's also Red Robin has a seasoning that they do for their fries. I forgot what it was called. I think it's literally just called fry seasoning, and it's great. I like putting that on a lot of stuff, especially a burger too, when you get those nice crispy edges. You can call me Angel. All right, we'll call you Angel from now on. I used to have a friend who just doesn't season anything. And I was like, why is this meat so bland? It's because he didn't season it. Sorry, I can't find any raining music. Just pretend it's raining right now. I'm so glad you remember me, though. It feels good to be back. Welcome back. Welcome back. My memory may not be good, but I do remember sometimes. I'll season your meat, bro. I'm telling you, bro. What? Oh, wait, that's so weird. I just noticed. Okay, you can't tell. Okay, my model is moving, but right now in my chair, I'm like swinging left and right, and it's funny because it looks like my model is doing it too, but it's in the opposite way. I can't play that, bro. It's probably copyrighted. This guy sent me a video of rain, artillery, and gunfire. Maybe I can't play this actually. But it's just rain! There's no music! Are you spinning your chair? I am spinning my chair. I can't sit still. I have ADHD. I got you, rain sounds. Oh shit, what the fuck? My YouTube search is probably so bad I couldn't find anything. Wait, but it's just copyright though, because it might be copyright and I can't use it on stream. Are safe to use this background? Okay, it is safe. Okay, cool. Now we have rain. We have Study with Lo-Fi Geek, chill lo-fi music with rain sound. No copyright lo-fi hip-hop beats 2024 brought to you by Fake Killer. Now we just need actual rain. What's up, son? Son Sinalts? Yeah, I got ADHD too. I can never sit still ever. Right? It's so hard for me to sit still. Most of Lo-Fi Geek is... You know what? Wait, we gotta match the mood. Give me 1 second. I know we're inside my house currently in the background, but we gotta match the mood. Your model is very cute and hello. Sunshine, I mean Sunsin, you're new, so I excuse you, but we don't say that 4-letter C word. We say guys here. Alright, look what you guys did. I just don't like using that word. I just feel like I'm subjectifying. Or just, I don't know, it don't feel right. It don't feel right at all. Okay, how do I think it's file open this. And so it's gonna freeze a little bit. All right, you guys ready? We gotta match the mood. The mood. There you go. Look at that quality. I have this. I paid money for this and I don't even use it during my streams. And then, because of course, it's raining. Okay, I don't know why I'm making that sound. Look, that one fucking dog that's laughing. Look at that. Hey, doesn't that look amazing? I can make it smoky. We can make it snowy. We could make it rainy. I'll just make it rain, though. Don't ask why it's raining inside the house. It just is. I can make it pouring. I'll make it it's kind of like drizzling a little bit. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that looks great. What do you guys think? What if I give myself a white little back? We'll lower the size a little bit. There we go. Doesn't that look great? Can you just call you Sun or Sunsin? Sure. I would just call you Sun. I remember when you fooled around with this stuff, it was so fun. Dude, this program is great. For anyone who doesn't know what this program is, it's called Shoes. Great program. I think one of my nipples is leaking. You should fix that. That might be like a doctor thing. Oh, you said pipes, my bad. Why are my shoulders pulsating? Oh, you know what? You're right. What is it? Oh, it's pulsating because there's a glowing effect on my fucking, it's supposed to, those lights on my jacket actually glow. Where'd you get nipples from? I have no fucking idea. Random question, what's your favorite game? Of all time or like certain genres? Because I got tons of games that I really enjoy. Are there any other rules I should know? Just be cool. Be a chill person. Don't be weird. That's about it, honestly. Just be a decent person, honestly. I just don't like, again, I just don't like saying chat. Because, like, you guys are people, and I don't like referring to you as that. Please, on my side, it looked like I said nipple twice, so now I look like a freak. Yo, Kim said nipple? That's so weird. Can I make this? Wait, let me make this, like, actually weird. You think the pink? I think the pink goes hard. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. I agree. Have you heard of Horizon Zero Dawn? I have. I tried playing it. I think it's a great game. I never finished it. I know they're making a, I know Sony announced that they're making a MMO, so I'm excited to try that out. But there's also another Chinese company that's making a game that looks a lot like Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm excited to try that out too. No, you're good. Every person is different, so I want to make sure I don't step on any toe. You're good. Just don't be weird, that's all. Oh, since we got a lot of new people here, here's a Discord, by the way. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything, because I am dyslexic. I still play it. I've got so much progress on it. Okay, thank you, Faye. Okay, any game. My all-time... God, I have so many. Sometimes I forget it. My favorite game that had a huge impact on me is called Haven. It is a couples game, and I played it with wifey. I absolutely recommend it. The soundtrack is amazing. The art is great. Voice acting is good. It's an indie game made by the Game Bakers. Again, it's called Haven. Haven. That's one of my favorite games of all time. When it comes to, like, replayable games or games that I've enjoyed... I think my favorite multiplayer game is probably... No, I don't have a favorite multiplayer game. I think all multiplayer games are just fun. My favorite gacha game at the moment is Wuthering Waves. I've been really enjoying the Digimon series so far. Yeah. Those are my favorite games. That's one game I absolutely recommend, though. Last time I played a game with my husband, he tormented me. You should definitely play Haven with him. I think that'd be a great game. Sweet Angel, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Actually, my second favorite game is Red Zero Dawn. My first favorite right now is Fortnite. Interesting. Genshin Impact, I love Genshin Impact's graphics and just the whole game in general. Dark Angel, I'm about to hit you with I hate Genshin. But just because I hate Genshin doesn't mean you don't have to. I'm not judging you for your taste or anything. I hate Genshin. True. My favorite game depends on my hyperfixation at the time. I think that's me too. I've noticed, I don't know, is this a sign of getting old? When I was a kid, I enjoyed playing multiplayer games. I loved playing games with friends, right? And as I get older, I've gotten a little tired of playing multiplayer games because of the community and stuff. And I've started to enjoy single-player games. I've never enjoyed playing single-player games in my life because they're a time commitment. And I have a hard time starting and finishing them. But for some reason, as of recently, I've enjoyed my time playing single-player games. Does that mean I'm getting old? Fortnite's new update sucks, honestly. I'm so ready for it to be over. I just finished with WoW for now. Played it for 4 hours straight. The game reminded me to take a break. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, Angel is saying no. Bussy is saying, yeah, man. I take it back. There is one game that I really enjoy, and it's Minecraft. I always find myself coming back to Minecraft. My mom's... It took a long time to convince my mom to buy me a copy of Minecraft. But I remember my mom saying to me that I won't play that game for that long. It would just be another fixation of mine where I would just play it for a couple months and then like drop it and never play it again. But Minecraft is just one of those games that is just... You just always come back to it, man. I've been playing that shit for like 10, 11 years. Loving a certain game or category of game does not mean you're old, okay? True. I don't know, I just assume it makes me old. Because I'm like, I'm done with the times. I enjoy multiplayer games a lot if I had friends to play with, since it's them who makes the game, in my opinion. That's also very true. Especially with the new game genre, Game Schlop. Like Repo, Lethal Company. Like, the games on themselves are okay. What makes it fun is the people that you play with. I get bored of Minecraft after a while, but yeah, but yet crave it at times. It's an odd thing. It's like Skyrim for me. It's that two week long phase, man. You just randomly have 2 week long phases where you just like, oh, time to play Minecraft. You play it for a couple weeks, you drop it, and you come back to it maybe like a month or so. Minecraft is a wonderful game. I remember one time when I was younger on my Nintendo at the 3DS, I had Minecraft and I built a mansion. Why am I rapping? What the fuck? Let me slow down. And I built a mansion out of diamonds and a pool out of gold. Ah, the good old days. What's up, Poke? Hytale's coming out soon. I'm excited. Okay, I'm saying I'm excited. I'm willing to try it, but I don't think it's anywhere near Minecraft's level. How are you? I'm doing good, Poke. How are you? Happy rainy day. 3DS Minecraft version was fun. I have a copy of it. I've only ever played Minecraft on the phone, on Xbox, and on PC. Kid me was obsessed with diamond and gold everything structures. I think that was like every kid ever. I remember building my first house in creative mode out of like diamonds too. Thank you for the alert, Kai. I'm right. Just have been bored as I've 100% all games I've had. Time to pick up a new game. Pick up something that's like super hard that you've never played, that you would never thought that you would ever experience in your life. I played on Xbox 3DS and PlayStation, never phone or PC. Damn, you're missing on the best platform. I think Minecraft's best on PC. I've never had a PC to play it on. Ah, that's fair. Let me look. I have thousands of hours on certain games. Like I have almost 10,000 hours on CS. On all my accounts, but I'm not gonna count CS as my favorite game just because I played it for 10,000 hours. It's just one of those games that you could just keep playing, so I'm not gonna consider it. I enjoy XCOM. XCOM is great. I hate Stardew. I know that's a really unpopular opinion. I think Stardew's a great game. I just think Stardew's too scripted for my liking. It's chill, but it's too scripted. You've been hyper fixated on Skyrim. Every time I play Skyrim, I'll start it, mod it, and just stop playing it. Cyberpunk. I really enjoy Cyberpunk a lot. I grew up with PlayStation and a little bit of Xbox with my cousins, but not as much as PlayStation. I've always been an Xbox player. Never played PlayStation. I've already beat Elden Ring and DLC Silksong, Skyrim of all Pokemon, all of Zelda and Kirby, all of Mario games, and a bit more. Poke, you want a hard game that I know you'll never complete? Go play Tarkov. That game is so bad in so many ways, but it's also like an experience you'll never have that you'll never ever be able to complete and finish because it's just a game that just has so much shit. Rosebuddy, I have to go. No worries, Rosebuddy. I hope to see you tomorrow. Stardew is overrated. I do think Stardew is overrated. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great game, but I think it's definitely overrated. I liked Fields of Mysteria more than Stardew. I made a new account, so I'm about to get all the achievements again. Damn. I practically taught myself how to play a lot of games on PlayStation after my dad taught me what the controls were when I was younger. You a true gamer. Poke, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, what's up, Chris? Christian, sorry. I see your message now. I didn't see it earlier. I don't really pay attention to YouTube live streams because, like, it's not my main platform. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm excited for... I don't like Pokemon that much, but I am excited for the Pokemon farming game that they're coming out with. But I think it's funny that they announced that after Palworld announced their farming game. So I'm excited to play those two games. I think they're going to be a great alternative to Stardew. I'm trying to watch most of your streams. It's kind of comfortable here. I love it here. It's super cozy and comfortable and relaxing. I want to burst your guys' like comfy bubble. It's because we're doing a just chatting. If I'm ever playing a video game, and especially with friends, it goes from cozy to what the fuck is going on and very chaotic. But I'm glad that you could be cozy right now. That's I am very mad at you right now. I'm so sorry, Christian. But you can always swap over to Twitch. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm probably not gonna pay that much attention to the other chats. I'm only saying chat just because I can refer to what I'm talking about. There isn't another man here to draw it out of you. Exactly. You know, like, that's how I am with my friends too. You know, when you're like when oh my god, I'm fucking stuttering. When you what I meant to say is, you know when you're oh my fucking you know when you are with certain people and you act differently with certain people? That's me. I can't be chaotic on my own depending on what I'm playing. But for the most part, I could be kind of tame. It just really depends. I'm like a completely different person depending on the environment. Every time your model blinks, it looks sad. What do you mean I look sad? Like... Chicken butt. Anyway, what did I miss? I don't even fucking remember what I was talking about, dude. Oh, on your end. Some of the streams I've been in, I hide in the corner. Hey, this is a place where I would try my best to respond to every single goddamn message. Unless I'm playing a game. I want you to feel welcomed here. All depends if I am bored or not. If I am bored, I'll be an asshole to my mates. If I am not bored, then I would be bored in the next minute to them, annoy my mates. I know what you mean. I feel you. Gotta super focus on games. I do the same exact thing. I'll look at my other games here. What other games have I really enjoyed that I've played in the past? Valheim's great. I think that's a great game. I really enjoyed that. Oh, fuck, I don't remember. There was a game that was like Valheim that we played that I actually did enjoy, but we never finished because there wasn't enough updates. Am I talking too fast, by the way? Let me know if I'm talking too fast. Got a super... I'm fucking... Bro, I'm losing my mind. I just reread a message. Old Halo was great. I had a lot of great experiences playing old Halo on the Xbox too. I can super focus on one game and literally forget everything else around me exists, and sometimes people have to yell at me to get my attention. It's bad. Yeah. And Shrouded, yeah, that game. I enjoyed that game a lot. It was actually very enjoyable. The problem though, it was just unfinished. It was an unfinished product when we were playing it. There's an ad break, and I didn't know there was an ad break. So if someone is an ad, which you probably won't be able to hear, you probably won't be even. You probably won't even be able to hear me. Why do I stutter so much? Does his range just like not perfectly match? Wait, what just happened? Oh yeah. We can do this. Yeah. I just smacked my microphone. Stuttering, imagine. I've noticed you stuttered a lot more too, Faye. I don't know if you got that because I stutter or something. Maybe you're just tired. I don't know. Imagine stuttering. I grew up stuttering and I hated it so much. It was practically my curse. I think stuttering is funny in a good way. Whenever someone stutters, I just think it's like, if someone stutters, I pay more attention to them. It's a great attention grabber. Because you're trying to make out what they're trying to say. I only stutter because my brain works faster than my mouth. ADHD. Feel you. It's funny when Aiden goes, it's the remix. Your husband can still guess what I oh. Oh my god! Your husband can still guess what you can say, which is crazy. The beauty of having a significant other. They just know you too well. It gets to a point where your significant other kind of basically at some point just knows you more than you know yourself. My mind goes faster than my mouth sometimes, and I'll forget what I was about to say right before I say it. Same. Do you guys think before you talk, or do you talk before you think? Most of the time. I don't know if that's cute or creepy. I guess it kind of just depends. He was in the friend zone for like 3 years before I realized he liked me. Dev talk before I think. Both. Sometimes both. Depends who we talking to. True. That is true. I feel like for the most part, I talk before I think. But if it's like someone important, like some like a work setting, I'll think before I talk. But for the most part, I'll talk before I think. I've had so many interactions. I've had so many interactions where someone will come by past me. I'm like, dude, I like your shirt, and I'll literally go, fuck. I've definitely had a lot of times, especially when I was working in food retail. Well, they'll be like, thanks, have a great day. Or sorry, they'll be like, have a good meal. And I'll be like, thanks, you too, or something like that. I slaughtered that. Fuck. Oh well. I think you know what I meant. If it's with my friends, I talk before I think. If it's with family. Though I have a bit of the tism, so sometimes brain don't do what the brain needs to do. Fair. Enjoy your movie. Thanks, you too. Yeah, that's what I say. I do that so often. I just go, fuck, man, fuck. I never actually had anyone that goes, oh, me too. They'll just laugh. Did I just find a whole stream full of ADHD people? I think you may have. You found your people. I have so many fidget toys on my desk to kind of just sate my ADHD. You may hear it sometimes on stream too, so I apologize. Like, you just might hear like some sort of weird click or something. I just need something to, I don't know. It helps me focus. I feel like I discovered ADHD when remember that one time when fidget spinners became like the big thing? Like everyone was just getting a fidget spinner. That's when I discovered that I kind of had ADHD. I was like, what the fuck? Because I would always shake my leg. I always had it, but I was shamed for it. Hey, times are changing. Times are changing. You just gotta find the right people, right places. Am I the only one who has, am I the only one who keeps candy on me because for some reason instead of my hands, I need to keep my jaws busy? You're definitely not the only one. I know my significant other has this thing where they have to chew gum to keep their jaw busy because when they get nervous, it like helps them. But I keep telling them that like chewing gum's really bad for them, or like it's bad for their jaw. Because your own parents, it'll always be your own. Guys, want to know something funny? I was surprised that I wasn't embarrassed over this, over this interaction. So the recent video that I posted on YouTube and TikTok was me talking about how I thought girls shit themselves when they have that stain in their underwear. And ironically, that video had to deal with like my mom, right? And I kid you not, like an hour after I had posted that video, my mom calls me and goes, "So what's this video about?" And I go, "What do you mean?" I forgot that they watch my stuff. Luckily, though, my mom found it very, very funny. She actually, honestly, it was kind of a compliment. My mom found a lot of my content very, very funny. But now I'm kind of self-conscious. Anytime I post shit, I'm like, wait, my parents are going to see this. So now and then she'll call me and be like, "Son, that was a funny video." I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I made a video where I briefly explained how I thought girls shat themselves because when I was a lot younger and I folded my parents' clothes, their underwears would have like a stain, and I had always thought that it was a shit stain. It wasn't until much later that I learned that it's like period blood or like discharge or something. And I was like, oh, this is quite normal actually. So for the longest time, I thought girls shat themselves. But little old me, little old innocent me. Sub, thank you for the 100 bits. And you get a free card pool. Thank you for the bits. Damn, we just reached our bit goal. I love bitty titties. Appreciate it. But I will always warn this: if you can't afford anything for yourself, please don't donate anything. You watching is enough support as it is. Zobe, how's work? How's work, my man? How's making them pizzas? Dude, I said Zuby like that one groundhog. You know, I forgot what. There's like a TikTok where he says the groundhog's name and he goes, "Whoa." I'm gonna kneel over. My back hurts. I think you might need to invest in a back brace or something, Zuby. You've joined the Discord. Let's go. Welcome to the Discord. Mayapps, trust me, it's gonna save your life. I worked at Amazon for a little bit, and carrying heavy packages is a lot of work, man. Strainer, what's up, Strainer? Thanks for the daily gotcha. I gotta go back to work. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Have a great day at work. If I overwhelm you, just let me know. Nah, you're chilling. I'm pretty decent at like setting my boundaries, and also my boundaries is kind of like low sometimes, to be fair. You're back. I'm back. I just want to say that I really enjoy chatting with you guys. It's nice pace, nice change of pace of things. Usually whenever I play video games, like, I don't really chat that much. It's good for my social skills. If you go to my YouTube channel, right? Go to the VODs and go to my debut. Look at the way that I talk then and look at the way that I talk now. So different. My uncle just came to my room and he gave me a chicken bake from Costco. Yummy. Chicken bakes are the bomb. I prefer chicken bake over hot dog any day. I mean, I'm glad I was able to find you guys. Hey, I'm glad that you're here. Shall welcome in. What's a chicken bake? Do you not have Costco's over there? You don't know what a chicken bake is? Dude, chicken bakes are fucking amazing. So a chicken bake, right? So, okay, there needs to be some context. Costco does this thing where they sell rotisserie chickens for like $5, right? Sometimes, or a lot of times actually, the closest Costco is like 4 hours away. Oh my god. Okay. So they have these things called rotisserie chickens. It's basically just a rotisserie chicken, basically. And they sell them for $5. But a lot of times they will always have overstock or like chicken that will go bad. So what they do is that they reuse the chicken. And so they take the shredded chicken, and Costco usually has like a food court, and they sell a couple items. But one of the items that they sell is a chicken bake, and it's basically like this long. Imagine like a baguette, right? But like a much softer bread. It's a much softer baguette, but inside it's like chicken. I honestly don't know what else is in it. Some good sauce, whatnot, and then it's covered up. Okay, it's like a full long bread, and then on top is like cooked cheese, and it's banger. It's the greatest use of recycled or old meats that they have. It's amazing. If you ever go to a Costco, get a chicken bake. It's banger. Is it like a scone? Oh, that's has bacon in it too. A little bit. It's not scone texture though. It's more of a soft bread rather than like a crumbly bread. Just Google a chicken bake. They're amazing. They're great. It's very high in salt though. What's the closest thing to like a chicken bake? I don't really know. I don't know what to compare it to. But they're great. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I think a Hot Pocket's actually a pretty good comparison. It's a log Hot Pocket. What's your time zone if it's okay to ask? Of course it's okay to ask. My time zone is PST. So it's currently 4:33 p.m. for me. I usually stream 3 p.m. PSTs. So for your centrals, that would be 5 or 4? Yeah, that's 5 for you. That'd be 5 p.m. On Discord, I usually put out a schedule. Do I follow it all the time? Maybe not, but you get a rough idea of when I go live. I'll be off work. I won't be able to make it to every stream, but I'll try. No worries. You are never obligated to come to every stream. You come when you can. I'm just a guy who sits here on his fucking computer all day. What's up, Lancer? How you doing, Lancer? Oh my god, I had to like chew this one so hard because it's just mainly bread. What you munching on? I'm munching on a chicken bake from Costco. What'd you get for food, Lancer? I know Dumby ate hamburgers. I'm eating a chicken bake. What else is everyone else eating? We're having a mukbang at this point. Group eating time. I was just saying that you ate a hamburger. I'm asking what you were eating. You ate a hamburger. I ate a coffee. I'm not sure if I can count coffee as a meal. You need something with protein, you know? Welcome back, Kai. You got ice as a meal once? That's just water. I bet coffee has like a little bit of protein on it. Nah. Does coffee have protein? It says here that black coffee doesn't have protein. However, adding milk or cream does add a little bit of protein. So you're not wrong. But that's not enough to be like sustainable or like to give you any benefits of calories. Like that's just I'm not counting that, dude. That's so minute. But it's edible, true. All I had was a lollipop. Myth, you gotta get some food. Does your model have any interesting toggles? We do have a couple of interesting toggles. Just for you, I'll do them. Usually you would have to pay for them with channel points, but I'll do a couple of them. So we've got... Sorry, my computer's making a doing noise. And I got... This is a custom model. I can take off my jacket. Put it back on. Oh wait, that looks so sick actually with um the thingy with like the border. Look at this. Hold on, you ready? Dude, wow, dude, that looks so cool with the border. I can bloom. Isn't that dope? That's sick. And then I have a mask, which does light up when I speak. I don't really use this. I don't use this one that often though. And then I can. Hey. Shiny, huh? Looking good. You don't even have a head? I do have a head. What do you mean? What? I just have a really small head. Is this Riz? It's bare in the back, just forehead? I don't know what you're talking about. Ew! What do you mean, ew? I think you meant to say gorgeous. We do have another one that's a lot of people's favorites. I have two other models. I have a 3D model, which I can't really open right now, but I also have this one. And he also has his own set of toggles too. He can go, he can hold his tail. He can go bald. He can be mad, and he can cry. Yep, the good old Zort. Everyone loves Zort for some goddamn reason. Play the music? I can't play the music. It's gonna copyright the stream. We'll do it when someone redeems it next time. Not now. No one redeem it. I'm not gonna go on my way to do it right now. I know some people love the music and some people just don't love the music. Dummy's like, play it! Play the music! Do the music! I'm a day one Zort fan. I'm like that. Well, yeah, you are. Do the roar. I think it would be amazing one day if we become a big enough streamer that people would cosplay, not this model, but they would cosplay Zort. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. I would so take a picture of Zort. Preston! Wolflog, that's a sick ass name. Wait, no, you're the one from fucking YouTube. What's up? Welcome in. Welcome over to Twitch. Welcome to the dark side. I appreciate it. Thank you. The Twitch side. Thank you for the alert, Glancer. I appreciate it. Your cat is attacking my TV. Or your TV. Imagine having a cat. I have a dog. I'm still very magic. Do you understand? My bad. My bad, gang. Forgive me. I just don't look at YouTube. But hey, welcome over. You made it to Twitch. You have both? Lucky. I never had a cat growing up. My parents, more specifically my mom, was like not a cat person, so we never had a dag. We never had a cat. We only had doggies. 3 cats and a German Shepherd? Dude, your German Shepherd must be so annoyed by those cats sometimes. I wanted a husky for a long time, but then I saw videos of huskies being like hella loud. Like very talkative and yappative. I was like, maybe not. you've only had a dog. My dad's allergic to cats. That sucks. I hate when people get like allergic to cats because it's like it just sucks. Imagine being allergic to animals. Like that has to be rough. Sorry, gotta sniff. Oh, my nose. Excuse me. Huskies are needy and vocal animals. They really are. You miss your husky? I thought you were gonna get a new dog soon, weren't you, Ivy? Ivy sees Christian. It feels very weird to be on Twitch. I do not like it, okay? I'm sorry. But welcome. Him and my orange cat shares her brain cells. We are next year. Nice. I have huskies. She has one brown eye and one blue eye. Oh, right. Huskies are like, necro... Whoa, that is not the word I'm looking for. They are heterochromia was the word I was looking for. They have heterochromia. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. I think it's cool that species can have two different colored eyes. Did I eat dinner yet? I'm currently eating some chicken bake at the moment. Welcome back, Groovy. Like, how son follows you? Bet. I remember I once said heterochromia is cool, and my friends thought I said heterophobia. Is that like the phobia of having different color eyes? Your pets are named Apollo, Sarge, Callie, and Lily. Those are some cute names. Mine's named Kumo, because he's a white Pomeranian. Is it just me, or are you like more HD? That's because I'm using a filter right now. Christian, I think it's so funny the way you talk, because you talk like you're giving me a survey. Yes, I saw your message. I think she's another breed, but I don't remember because my dad got me her when I was like 7 to 8. Only difference is that I thought my friend thought I said homophobia, and we were both mortified. They have different lore stories, and I'm convinced Lily is her villain arc. That's funny. I did eat dinner, Christian. I said earlier, I ate chicken bake. Or I'm eating a chicken bake. You know who owns some of the most exotic pets here? Ivy owns a cockatoo. Actually, I don't fucking know what it's called. Ivy owns some sort of bird. And then Faye owns 2 danger noodles, aka ferrets. They got some diverse animals over there. I think the weirdest animal I've ever owned was turtles. I own turtles. Small little turtles that we released into the pond. Those are probably the strangest animals I've ever owned. Someone did actually dumb B. I don't remember who. Because I'm bad with names, but someone does own a skunk. I remember that. Yeah, I like my dinner. That's alright. It's a good old chicken bake. Can't go wrong. I almost choked on it, though. Bear, it's off topic question, but do you have a chat mascot, or do you plan to? Curious on what the name would be. As of right now, no, we don't have a chat mascot or a name. We have discussed it a little bit. I did say, what was the names that I mentioned? I think it was like Goonlings, Cumlings was one of them. Seedlings. Tree breeders, there you go. That was one of them. That was a fire ideal one. But we never came to like a consensus about it. And also, I don't know what the hell my mascot would be, to be honest. Kind of just me. My husband is trying to convince me he needs a Mexican pink-footed tarantula. I had no idea that was a thing. Wasn't it the person who's the vet and they have tons of... Yes, it was, actually. Yeah, you're right. Why was it alright, but it wasn't good because I really want to know? I'm just not a person who, I'm not a foodie. I eat to survive. I don't survive to eat. Maybe they'd be like Sproutlings. Nah, but I want mine to be funny, you know? I think it'd be fucking hilarious if it was like something nasty. Aren't we technically pedos though, considering the Discord tag? I have a Discord tag? Oh shit, you're right. I need to change that. You're actually so right, and I need to change that. It should be a bull because of your horns. I'm not a bull, though. I just have horns because it's cool, you know? I'm a dragon, technically, I guess. I'll be back in a bit. My pizza's here. Sounds good. They're really okay. I get you. Gotta go again. Pizza time. Pizza time. You can Zuby over here multitasking at work. I think Pedals is cool, but it's very basic. And sometimes I don't like being basic, you know? I can't multitask that great at work. I can. I just feel like I do an okay job at multitasking. Zyson, do you, points finger, blows fire? Because I really want to know. I do not breathe fire, no. I have to lock in. If not, then I can get injured. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? Construction! Damn! Okay, that makes sense why you gotta lock in. That is a sick job. You are literally the building stones to society, to a lot of infrastructure. I salute you. Thank you for your work. Why not? I don't know. I just don't breathe fire, man. I'm one of the 3 females in the whole place. Well, to be fair, construction is primarily a male-dominated space. But respect, kudos. That's actually really dope. You must be strong as fuck. I've done construction growing up because my family, my grandparents were like realtors, blueprinters. Not fun. Not at all. I hate it. Don't know how people do it. No, don't lie. You're joking. I wipe the pipe things that go in the ground for water damage. That's pretty cool. That's a unique job. I like that. That's sick. Why do I have pink hair? Because I like the color pink, Christian. We have a full model, which I probably should show. Hold on. For my lovely new people. I have a tail. I even forget that I have a tail sometimes. We're a full model. It's not just the head. We got a tail too. You see my tail? Yeah. Soul, thank you for the daily gacha. You look up scary. Please do not stand up. What? I look scary standing up. I mostly like my job because you can shit talk each other. Just go be a lawyer. You can shit talk each other legally. And you sound smart while doing it. Your Honor, I object. The intellect of our opposing side is not well informed of the situation. Sounds funny that way. So, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'll do that right now. Yummy. What is my favorite pizza? Good question. To be honest, I don't really have one. Pizza's pizza, you know? Pepperoni is like the go-to basic. Not a fan of just cheese pizza. Yeah, I don't really have one, I guess, to answer your question. Pizza's great. I'll eat any. I'm your favorite pizza? That's crazy. How do you have time to type and then find the right emoji that you need to? What? I'm curious, do you just talk to, like, other people like that? Nutella pizza! What the hell? What do you mean Nutella pizza? But welcome in, how you doing? Chiaki? I've never heard of Nutella pizza before. That sounds like a lot. That better be like thinly spread, you know? I do not know what you are trying to say. Welcome to my world, man. Aw, sunshine or sun. You put your photos. Those are so cute. You got a black cat. You got a I think it's a tabby, right? I'm assuming that's a tabby. And you got an orange cat, and you got a shepherd. That's so cute. Chi is fine. Welcome in, Chi. Welcome to our meditation stream. Now, take your hands and put them together as if you were praying. Breathe in and breathe out. No, it's a tortilla, a tortoise. Yeah, it's a torty cat. That's cute. Oh, you're all right. There's no white on it. I take it back. So cute, so cute. Your black cat kind of looks like your void, rather. It just kind of looks like he doesn't want to be there. When are you gonna say hi? I've already said hi. A Tory is like a calico, but instead of white, it's black. The darkness inside. Not gonna lie, that cracked me up so good. Hey, I'm glad I made you laugh. Thank you for the follow, Chi. Did I not hear you, Kay? I got no idea, brother. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. It has been 2 hours of stream. This is sadly the part where we come to a conclusion. But hello, and thank you for all the new people who have joined. It was a wonderful time meeting you. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, around that time, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. It is our goodbye message. Now, I won't say goodbye. We say see you later. So, I don't think we're not going to raid out to anybody today, because, it's only wheat. With that being said... Let me type something real quick. See you guys later. See you. Thank you for welcoming me. Of course, of course. Sorry, Chi. I know we just met, but I hope to see you next time. Here is the Discord. Here is the socials. And, of course, if you ever want to and have the money to do so, there is the merch. I will see you guys tomorrow. Why are you always tired all the time? Bro, it's because I'm fucking old. I'm old. Ah! Not as old as Ivy, though. Alright, anyways, bye.